this is how you do the comp hair. I've already put her hair up. Her hair, the first hair bow needs to be about 3 fingertips from the crown or the top of the hairline. That ensures that the bow sits up. Hair must be flat ironed. You can flat iron it before you do the hair or after you do the hair. I prefer to do mine afterwards. That's only because of the texture of her hair. All of this, which is not perfect right now, needs to be smooth and hairsprayed down. There should be absolutely no flyaways on anyone's hair. Hers is not perfect right now, but it's good enough. The bow goes in. A lot of times when, if this year's comp bows come with a string, I always have her hold the tail of the bow. That keeps it in place while I put it on, and then always give it a good walk it up so that it sits nice and high. Now comes the teasing part. It'll be different for a lot of people's hair textures. Olivia's hair she has quite a bit of it, but it's rather thin, so your teasing might be different. If you have thicker hair, you probably won't have to take as big of a teasing chunks as I do for Olivia's. Thinner hair, like my other daughters, I do take smaller chunks to tease the hair. So you start with, I'm gonna start with this one first, a teasing brush. You can get multiple kinds. I just bought this one. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna start with this one. Notice the tip, and then this is what you use to tease. So you flip the hair over top the bow, and then I just stick it in and separate out a little piece to start. Your bottom piece, you're gonna think it looks really gross, but you are just gonna tease it till there's almost nothing left to tease. And I'm not gonna be perfect on this. I tease all the way to the end. Some people don't. I only tease all the way to the ends because of her hair texture. So see how it kind of sits up? I bring it down, and then I separate it in the back. What the separation does is allows when you build the layers on top of it. I'm only gonna use a little bit of hairspray, but hairspray is very important. The more alcohol-based the hairspray, the better it's gonna hold. Now normally at comp time, I'm dousing it. But Olivia's mad we're doing this anyways. Turn around. Okay. Some people will just go hold it this way and just keep going. For Olivia's hair, again, because she does have thinner hair, I do side, middle, and then the other side. That just allows, it just works better for her hair. This next layer, I do not tease all the way to the ends. But if it looks awful and makes you want to cringe, you're doing it right. And again, separate it out. I always, on all the layers, I brush it some. And then I take another one and do the exact same thing. When I'm done with this row, I will hairspray it. I always tease from the back side. Some people tease from the front. It doesn't really matter. Again, you brush it out. Spread. Some people use teasing powder. That's actually a really good thing to use. What you would do, and you can go find it at Walmart, you would sprinkle that basically in between the layers towards the roots. It helps to hold the hair. It actually makes teasing a little bit easier. Over and start smoothing. Again, it doesn't matter what the bottom layers look like. spreading the hair is very important after you've teased it. That'll keep your hair from looking uneven. Again, I'm starting to make the back look as neat as possible. And a note real quick, if their hair is dirty, it works better. Clean hair doesn't tease as well. So I always leave a layer at the end. This will not be teased. I might tease it a little bit in the back, but the reason that you won't tease that last layer is because it gives it that smooth look that goes over top of the rest of the hair. This last layer, to save time, I normally don't have this much hair, but to save time I will. I might tease it just a tiny bit at the bottom. Make sure you get it all. What you will do with this is you will lay it over top of all of that tease, and then I take it and I just take my brush and I smooth it over. Make sure they cover their faces. This last layer, when you're done, lots and lots of hairspray. Sometimes I'll even just push it up a little bit to make it, but that's the, yeah, that's fine. Come back, make sure the back is completely smooth. And you're done. Smile, Olivia.